Can you even hear my... Wait, you cannot hear my desktop. There we go. There's the music. You are allowed to bonk everything that comes in here and says something, okay? I did something at the end last week because this month is special. Yeah, pride hair. So, because it is quite visible, you know, even if somebody has not clicked in, they will be able to see. And it can go positive, that people come in here and say, hey, cool. And it can go the other way, that people come in here and say mean stuff. So you have all allowance to bonk everyone who is out of the second group. But hi, welcome back to my next stream. I'm Chaos to the power of 10 and we will play today the next part of To Eat a God. Yeah. Anti-pride, got it, yes. Hi Roxanne, hi Hawkness, hi Carol, how is you all? Target acquire. I love the hair, thank you. The hair is different and my ear is different. The hair is overall just the pride. I guess, I don't even know if the pride flag has some more colors, of course, on the side. The newest one at least. But rainbow overall means either gay or queer overall. And then my ear is my personal flag. So, to get awareness. Today has been laundry for me. Hogness went to the doctor and he had an x-ray. Is it the thing that is behind your sternum? Is it that thing? Is everything fine? I hope it is. Is the music too loud? I hope not. And wait, shouldn't you get a doctor's appointment? Wasn't there also a thing that you needed also an appointment? I'm confused. Oh, my headphones arrived? I'm happy about that. Now I can go outside again without hearing people talking all the time. Oh, a CT scan on the 10th. So I did remember correctly that there was something this month. Yes. But CT scans are also... Well, I guess it is faster than the magnetic one. But it's still... It takes a while. And it's loud. Is it that loud? I believe I got an MRT, not a CT. The MRT was loud. But they played music over headphones, so that was nice. Last time we played this game, we went for this guy that we see in the background. Load. For, yeah, this guy. This guy. And you can hear the multiple... MRI takes a lot of time. I had an MRI recently? Or in your lifespan? This redhead. And here he shows us his essence. He wanted to have a baby with us, and we got twins. And the baby making was quite different than what normally would be. What would be normal for humans, let's say it that way. So we were happy with that one. He was also kinda cute as a dad. Otherwise he's a psychopath. As all of them. But our babies were so cute. They were like double stars. They had to live together. They were cute. But they grew quite fast. It was sad. I wanted them to be babies longer. I was in the tube for an hour, 30 minutes. This was to see what was behind my sternum. Oh, wait, what was then for the... What is the x-ray for then? If the MRI was for the sternum thing. Oh, I have had multiple CT scans. 1 MRI and 2 endoscopic ultrasounds. Shouldn't they at least, like, there should be something they can see at some point. These are so many pictures from your insides. It's amazing. And in the first round of this all, we went with this guy. Also quite the psychopath. All of them are. I believe I already said that. But now we go with this one. He is a little bit different than these other two because he wasn't created by the creator. He was already there when the creator arrived. But he was part of the darkness, let's say it that way. So he was only visible because the light arrived, kinda like a shadow. Shadows cannot exist in darkness. Only when there's light there can be a shadow. And he's kinda like that. The X-ray was for when I felt the pain and is still there, so was for when I felt the pain is still there, so my doctor wanted me to have it checked out. Ah, okay, so the pain is still there, so he's doing another picture. Imagine some years ago they would just had to slice you open to see, because there wouldn't be any way to look inside of you without opening you up. Isn't that amazing? Hi Roxanne, hi, thank you. It's especially for this month. And my ear. My ear is also special. I did it end last week and over the weekend I fully forgot about it. And then I started my tracking device and saw, oh yeah, rainbows. We go with that, huh? Okay. But yeah, let's start with the shadowy guy. Wait, can we go? We can go back, right? Yes, good. That will help out with what we are doing. Ooh, hi. I fully forgot about this part. Wait, let's go. Stop blushing. This starts bad. So, yeah, from what I can remember, we woken up. We are some kind of species outside of the game. This game is a little complicated. So we are the gamer, okay? We are this rainbow creature over here, okay? And we are controlling a puppet that is a human that is from the game. You know, like we are traversing our soul into another universe and puppeteering a human over there, okay? And now we have to pretend that we are fully normal because these angels from that universe are trying to eat a god to get more power or something like that. Nuya, we woken up on the table on the chocolate cake of Nuya. Nuya is the red guy we just saw, okay? And he said, when we told him, oh yeah, we are just puppeteering this thing, we are not really human, we are some kind of outer god. He said, oh, he wants to get out of this loop. So there's some kind of loop going on and they try to get out of it. There are Septim, that is a blonde guy, and Unum, that is a red guy. We first went with Septim, then we went with Unum. I like this new mod. I will have to see it first. I don't trust it, to be honest. If it is looking exactly like the mod view that we have on PC, I wonder if it is cramped or not. I'm not sure. But later, I know that Kudo will be online with ASMR, so I will be able to see them. Chaos, do you wanna come over for dinner? I'm making bacon, egg and cheese bagel sandwiches. Wait, bacon, egg and cheese bagel sandwiches. Okay, I just ate, to be honest. I recognize that I have already, again, forgotten to eat today. Something that is considered a meal, at least. So I stressfully created some sauce and noodles and ate quite fastly before stream started. So I'm full at the moment. It is not you have the stream up. Wait, it is not you have the stream up top and then you slide through the options. Oh, like a half view, I guess. For me, the mod view is a bit too bulky. I personally, when I'm at my phone, I already turning it half so that the stream is on top, and then on the bottom I have my fanfiction to read, okay? So everything that is like already half, I wonder if it will half again, you know? The video will be so small. Ah, Chaos did not want to be yelled at. No. Not today again, please. I mean, I can try? Oh, you mean the half thing. Our lunch today was leftover from dinner last night, except the garlic bread had the leftover creamed spinach from the night before on top. Oh yeah, you had creamed spinach. I don't know with what, but I can remember spinach. Yes, exactly what that's what I meant, Chaos. I also wonder they also want to change the view of normal stream on smartphone. And I wonder if it looks more like TikTok, I was told. I don't have TikTok, so I cannot say if that is true. So that the chat is basically see-through on top of the stream, I guess. I wonder, first of all, that would mean that a lot of chat would be double. For example, this one would be there, and then the half see-through thing that comes down up would also be there. So, and it looks more like done for let's talk streams, you know, like thin from here to there, and then the whole row up. And that isn't good for gaming, so I wonder how that works. Because then you will have to, like, turn the smartphone anyway. And then I cannot do my fanfiction. I hope I can, like, decide how I want to view it. Wait. It was deep-fried pork chop stuffed and topped with creamed spinach. Yes. Is that still pork chop, or is that another kind of pork chop? I would like the phone version of on the PC so I can drive the screen better. Wait, I would like the phone version on the PC so I can divide the screen better. Do you mean... wait, what? Do you mean the mod view or do you mean the normal view? I just noticed your cat ear colors. Yeah, they are different. Well, this one is different too. This is my specific flag, while this is an overall flag. Yeah, the mod view. Wait, but the mod view is... I like the mod view. You can really... well, on PC. Let's say it on PC. You can make it how you want. was a pork loin that was cut up. Yee, nicely done, thank you. Wait, how did we end over here? A chocolate cake. We landed on a chocolate cake. We got eaten by Nuya because we told him we are a god. That was a doozy. Then he brought us, next time we were alive, he brought us to a kitchen and to the cook. And then the cook told us to place a table for the angels to arrive to eat. And there we found already Septim und Unum sitting and Nuya somewhere in the corner. And because we said something, because you cannot just pick Nuya, you have to say something first to then be able to pick him. Yeah. 150 will not have one. I guess I just have messed with it enough. Haven't. Oh yeah, cares what we're doing for 150. 150 doesn't get one. The next one is 250, I believe. Yeah. But not 150. That's not big enough of a difference. I really have to figure out which one, you know? I cannot do too many of them. I will get out of ideas fast. But chaos, I wanna do fun stuff. No. 250. And then next time 500. And then 1000. I'm already doubting that we will get to 250, so having 500 and 1000 in the head is messing. Nuya. You try to say his name, but it is physically impossible for you. You look at Nuya, who perhaps realizing what you are trying to do, proceeds to move his hands, making strange signs. I will buy you a billboard in Stockholm. Oh, billboard, you mean like the big picture thingy, right? Dang it. Come on, try again. You can clearly hear Nuya's voice in your head, so you try saying his name again. By saying his name, you see how Septim's face twists into a strange grimace. The big sign on the side of a building, okay. Because I believe billboard can also mean these round things, where you can also put papers up. But they are not that common anymore, I believe. I don't see them that often. Nuya, on the other hand, smiles. You were told not to do anything outside of what is stipulated. Now he knows that he can use you however he pleases. Does he? And who is he? If you ever do this, I get a heart attack. Something's wrong. This shouldn't happen. Oh, wait. There are multiple of these that are like shaky. The normal ones that are shaky is our puppet that we puppeteer, their voice. Then there is the one that is glitchy and shaky, that is Nuya, him. And then there is, this one is Nuya. And then there's another one that is the mother, the garden. I will just put up the clips on repeat on the billboard. Oh, you mean like a video billboard, not a paper one. Oh, that would be bad. Well, are they with sounds? I doubt they are with sounds, so the clips don't make much sense without them. Ha. It cost me a lot to get into the code and change it. Is it a glass? But in the end, I was able to do it. Too bad I don't have much energy right now. Really? How do you hear them? They must be so loud to get over like cars and other sounds like talking. I have eaten most of the code. Oh, is the movement he did with the hand so that I can say his name, him changing the code of the game? And that has cost me almost all my energy. Although I have a little left to be able to chat for a bit. Let me be clear, I realized a long time ago that I don't exist in just a set of code. I have eaten almost all of the code. I didn't care before, but those... Was that normal the last time? I'm not sure. But those two also steal you away at times. This is cute. Boop. When you run the game, I am no longer surrounded by a dark void. But instead, a small window opens that emanates light and warmth. It feels less lonely. I want you to stay just with me. But those two also steal you away at times. When I find the files, it will just be you and me. It's time to go back. You're going to act like nothing happened, and I will take care of the rest. Trust me. Should I? You seem yandere. Without saying any more than that, the dark place lightens up, revealing the hotel dining room once more. I have so much power. What kind of power do you have? I mean, you are a mod, so yes, you have power. With this, the others rematerialize. Septim looks at you with a raised eyebrow, while Unum holds back a laugh. Did the gift say Nuya's name? I don't believe it. He is blushing again. While Unum laughs, Septim has a serious expression. Mother forbids you to take any gift. This summon cannot be possible. I demand that you give me the gift. I will keep it. I'm very sorry, but there we are. Governed by words. But here we are governed by words, and my presence has been requested. With that being said, Nuya takes your hand and securing his grip, sinking you into the ground. Having the mod view on phone, you have all the stuff at your fingertips. I also may have accidentally added a stream marker. I will see it at some point. I cannot see it right now. Just do not accidentally ban people or time them out, okay? It happened to me once, at least. So, don't do it. Try to not do it. With that being said, Nuya takes your hand. Okay. A dark portal opens beneath your feet and quickly engulfs you, preventing any reaction from Septim or Unum. And here we are. Suddenly you are surrounded by nothingness, total darkness, and if it weren't for Nuya's strong grip, you would be panicking. Oh, this is my hand. You observe him for a moment. He seems focused on inspecting something that you clearly cannot see, as there's currently nothing around you. Simply nothingness itself. Let's ask what happened. I guess a hug would be nicer, but what happened? What was that? I'll explain everything to you later, Carino. We will return to my domain. It will be hard for them to find its location, so we will have plenty of time for explanations. I prefer that we sit down peacefully with some kind of appetizer to replenish my energy as well as that of your puppet. Ooh, hi. Nuya's gaze scanned your eyes. It's a shame that I can only see you through the eyes of this puppet. Wait. Are you saying you can see me? I'm having a bad feeling. When the game says stuff like this, I'm wondering how much access do they have to the camera. Let me Google shortly. To eat a god, I guess doxing? I cannot see anything about it. You got all pretty for New Year. I knew it. Should I just in case cover my camera? I'm not sure. I doubt that they could do that. You know, it's one thing to say, I think you will be fine. I hope so. I don't trust my camera now. I will. Just for this part. There we go. Wait, let's go back. The problem is I don't know where it could have... I see hands down here. I'm holding him back for me. Feel better? Yes. I mean, it's one thing to figure out, you know, writing this. And another thing to really get the code correct that it will access the camera. If only I could configure the puppet to only look at me while we are together. So I can appreciate you for as long as I want. Hi Luna, hi. I'm not moving at the moment. But hi. Oh, this is a hug. I saw something. Oh! You hear and feel as Nuya touches the ground with his feet, and then you are surrounded by light and colors that leaves you momentarily blinded. We have arrived. Okay, I guess we are safe. I guess this game does not dox the player. Good. He announces as he sets you onto the ground. Thank you, Hogness. Guys, please follow Luna. I wanted to name you Nuya just because I talked to him. You take the opportunity to confirm if this is the same place where you appeared, and essentially it is. Nuya's sigh makes you look to him to see what's going on. I apologize for the state of my domain, but I can't afford the luxury of having a stable domain like the others. Huh? After all, Mother doesn't care about this place, and the creator left it in a state similar to a scratch. Oh, the creator is basically still the creator of the game? So the creator made this place, but abandoned the game before it was finished. Kinda. It's okay, we aren't stable either. I guess that's true. So I have no way to change it. He sounds regretful, though his face doesn't show it, and he still has a smile fixed on his lips. This all is a little bit like the Undertale ooze. I know I'm a little bit deep into the Undertale thing at the moment, but still. There is one Undertale AU that is Inktail, I believe, or Sketchtail. And Ink removed himself from his story. So he knows that there are different stories or storylines. And he also says they are the creators and they are the fanfiction writers. This is the same, but with game developers. He sounds regretful, though his face doesn't show it, and he still has a smile fixed on his lips. I also found another Undertale AU game. Don't worry about it, go and yap away. I found a new one that is Outer Tale. Outer Tale. I haven't read a lot about Outer Tale. There's not a lot of fan fiction, I believe, around it. At least I didn't see a lot of it. But I also never searched for it. It is basically the same game, but instead like Star Wars. That instead of just the Earth, it is all over the universe. And there was a whole universe war. And the monster failed and got banned to a whole planet instead, or an outpost. And then surrounded by an invisible force. You know? Hi, Sparks. Hi, I'm nerding at the moment, sorry. And then a human, way later apparently, they already forgot that there are monsters somewhere out there. A human drives through an area that is known for people disappearing in, and that's where the game starts. I'm guessing I want to stream it at some point. The problem at the moment is I tried the first part just to figure out if it is a stable game. But apparently if I'm pressing the wrong button, it just skips the whole text. So I still try to figure out what button I have to press to just get one part of the text to another. I have a cool new mod view on my phone. Hi Sparks, how is you? Oh. I do not want to skip over the jokes of Sans or the amazing text of Papyrus. How dare they do this to me? Oh, I also just saw already Flowey, because Flowey is right at the beginning of the game. And Flowey is now a star. It's alright, how are you, cutie? I like the rainbow bags. Thank you. The rainbow is for Pride Month and my ear is for me specifically. It's a new color. These are both flag colors. I'm okay-ish. I had beans and tomatoes and paprika in the earth outside and they wouldn't grow. I guess it was just too hot and the water would evaporate too fast, so they haven't had the ability to grow, you know? So I decided to have red paper towels and put them inside of it. That helped. Suddenly I had bean sprouts going off in my kitchen. So today I sat outside with a big pot and put them all in there, put the green part on top and the part that should be in the ground, inside of the ground, with a little, I specifically bought a really small shovel and a really small rake just to make this, just to do this. Big pot, and then I put watered it well so that everything is wet, and then I put a foil. A clean see-through foil on top, so that light can get in, but the moisture also keeps inside. So, yeah. I hope it will help. I hope they will grow more. Oh, I missed the ear at first. Yeah, it gets missed quite easily. They are muted colors, but they are pretty colors together. Black, gray, and lighter gray to white, and then a purpley color. It's the asexual flag. Yeah, that's what I did today. Then I found my work that something went wrong yesterday, so I got a small bonk on my head today. But it's better than having a bigger bonk later. And now the weather is... It is heavy again. My back hurts from it. I already took pain medicine. But I hate that it is that way lately quite often. Yeah, if they are outside they need a lot of water. Preferably at night so they don't evaporate too fast, yes. And so that the plant don't get cooked, to be honest. If they are in darker pots and there's water inside, it could be that the water gets too hot for the plant. So the plant will die just because you watered them. Yeah, that's what I did today. I have the feeling I did something else too, but I cannot really remember anymore. So, yeah. He sounds regretful. Smile. Yep. Without saying another word, Nuya begins to walk towards the kitchen. You follow him automatically. Already in the kitchen, Nuya proceeds to rummage through the cupboard and drawers in order to cook something that you suppose should be sweet. Why? He's taken out sugar and coffee from one of the cupboards, and while searching he speaks. What could he cook with coffee and sugar besides sweetened coffee? Coffee cake? In the past, when I had another name, I couldn't help but eat something sweet after every meal. Chocolate balls, true. We learned that sometimes they would rename people because they belong to somebody else, like they switched belonging, or because apparently names have powers, so if you have their names, you can demand stuff from them. So you changed your name is interesting. Another name, what does that mean by that? What does he mean by that? You want to ask to satisfy your curiosity, but for now you will save it for later. Now you need to know now. You had another name? Nuya stops rummaging through one of the drawers in front of him to look at you. Yes, you look smug. Hi Trevor, hi. Welcome in, how's you? And he resumes searching through the drawers. I have a divine name and another name of origin. You already know one and the other. I can't tell you. Wait, so you have a divine name and another name that is your origin. Huh. Hey, you noticed the ear automatically. Cool. Thank you, Trevor. Trevor. Hi. Here names are a double-edged sword when invoked, at least for those who have a body that is not entirely divine. Both your puppet and septum, as well as I, suffer from that. Yeah, that's true. We called Septim's human, his puppet, by his name so that we can summon the human part of him. Wait, you are... That means that he is not divine. Wait, wow, Trevor outshining all of us by noticing the ear right away. He's fine. Lol. What does you mean? What would happen if that name is spoken? For you and your puppet, they will terminate the connection with you, preventing you from continuing here. Oh, so if you call the name of my puppet, I cannot game anymore. In Septim's case, his body would stop functioning and his eyes would stop protecting him. Eyes? Here the eyes are protective barrier. Septim has 7 of them in the shade of a halo. Unum has 3, 1 original his and 2 more than that he stole from Quator. Ah. Also his original eye remains permanently closed for protection. How paranoid. Oh, I see, so he uses somebody else's eyes for his protection, but protects his own eye. Huh. Well, nothing will stop my spoon. I can go through an eyelid. Septim? That's right, Septim has the same condition as you and your puppet. So the only way to subdue him is by pronouncing his name. I can't pronounce it because of the fundamental rule of the garden, but if you know it, maybe. He is giving us tips that we would have needed earlier. The spoon. Yes, it is a spoon. For a second I read the teaspoon and I thought, how small do you believe I am? The puppet? Does a puppet have another name? Yes, after all you are just someone borrowing a body. And here all bodies have souls. The only difference is that now your puppet almost no longer has an identity of its own, since I have taken it away. Wait, what? Almost no longer has an identity of its own since I have taken it away. When did you do that? So I can address you directly and avoid problems. Oh, so we chose a name, thereby erasing the puppet a little bit. Okay. Should we ask? I have the feeling if he tells us the name. You know, the name is not supposed to be spoken, because otherwise we will lose the connection. So asking for their name seems stupid. Let's do it, I guess. Save. I want to keep these pictures. Return. What's her name? If I tell it to you, you will stop having the connection to be able to interact with this world. So I won't tell you, wink. Good, the game was smart enough to go around this. Wait, that's not right. Having taken away the identity of the piece of meat you control? Believe me, it's for the best. Besides, I wouldn't want to share you with anyone else. Yandere. I guess we stop asking because, well, for now it doesn't matter. I wouldn't want to bombard you with so much information about a world that is about to end. What? It would be a waste of time. Why would the world end? And from what I understand, you're not here for that reason, or at least that's not the main objective. After all, you downloaded this game because it's advertised as a visual novel, where you can find characters. How shall I put it, with a somewhat disturbed idea of love? Way to call me out, huh? I don't like that he knows why we downloaded this game. Or am I mistaken? Yes. Nuya doesn't let you retort. It's not that it bothers me, not at all. Yeah, because you are part of this game. Your idea of love is disturbed and you know it, and you are proud of it. Okay, it's got you there, didn't he? Yeah, I guess I dislike him. I dislike being called out like this by a game. I mean, I would be willing to do anything to have your attention for as long as possible. You shouldn't say anything in this context. And to be able to look at your cute face through the eyes of this puppet. But that's not enough for me. The conversation dies there. What do you want? He wants us to let him free out of the game. As a virus or something. Nuya finishes preparing the dessert, which turns out to be a tiramisu. Oh, good decision. Go sit at the table and I will bring the rest. You obey his instructions and sit at the table waiting for Nuya. Not more than 5 minutes pass before Nuya appears with 2 plates in his hands. As he approaches the table, he sets down the plates before sitting across from you. Is the music too quiet? I don't know. Sometimes it is quiet, sometimes it is louder. I hate it. I dislike music that is not stable. Well, now it's gone. I have the feeling at some point you will have a shocking moment because the music suddenly gets loud. I just imagine Chaos doing the Hades, I own you at the game. Music is good there. Okay, my go lurk and make some lunch. Have a nice lunch, Spark. And there is the music getting louder. Let's keep it that way. Bye bye, Sparks. Bye bye. Boop. It's been a long time since I sat down to eat with someone. It feels nice. I don't have the feeling he would kill us easily or fast, you know? He doesn't seem the person. Just start eating, I guess. We don't need permission. Nuya waits for you to take the first bite before he starts to eat. Okay. That could mean it is poisoned. It's delicious. As you eat, Nuya doesn't take his eyes off you and it becomes a bit difficult to stay calm. Stop staring, that's inappropriate and disrespectful. An intrusive thought crossed your mind. You can't help but think about asking him what his objective is and why he really needs you. Well, honestly, you doubt that it's just your company and attention that he's looking for. Something inside you doesn't fully believe him. No matter how much you like him, characters like this always have a hidden motive. I see that the puppet is trying to impose a thought to make you doubt. Is this, I wonder, the whole description in between? These are not from the puppet. They must be from some kind of, not reader, but how do you call them? The voices that tell you stuff about the world. So there must be another entity that is just doing descriptions of situation and so on. Shit, it seems impossible to completely eliminate the will of this thing. Wait, what will happen if we wait for permission? He starts sweating. Yuya looks at you with an awkward smile and an arched eyebrow. Do you think I'm Septim? You don't have to wait for my command to do the obvious. Embarrassed, you apologize and prepare to try the dessert. After all, I'm not the one to give you orders. Uh-huh. He's just confused. Okay, let's just study. Alright, let's begin. I wouldn't want to hide things from you. Your cooperation is essential to me. I want to make a deal with you. We both win here. You are the devil, huh? I heard you. What I'm looking for is the destruction of this world. You want me to delete the world? That's easy. From 7 to 0, so that nothing at all remains. I'm tired of this. And your presence doesn't make up for it, as it's nothing more than ephemeral? Something beautiful light at the end of the valley, but ephemeral. At some point you will close the window and leave me once again in nothingness. What were the words from the creator after Mother created the puppet? Ah yes, the garden, a place used as a test. A disposable place once you are done playing it for you. But not for me, because after closing the game, the garden remains in pause, forcing us to live in a constant agony where no one can die, and to mitigate such agony, we must seek resources from other worlds that were also neglected by the creator. We implant ourselves in their culture as gods of creation and forcibly consume their faith. Or, as you know it, the essence. It is found throughout the human body, but the heart is where it is felt the strongest. The Festival of Candles is nothing more than an excuse to choose the humans who will be served to the symbols. But in order to exhaust these resources so quickly, Mother resorts to creating placebos? Your puppet is a placebo. Placebo? Also, today I will use it as a means of extermination. What is with the other ones? What do I gain? Spending time with me. It's not that I'm being narcissistic, but I have seen how you look at me. There's a reason you're still here with me. What do you gain? Spending the time I have left with you. And the destruction of this world. From 7 to 0, okay. Not placebo, placebo. Placebo, not placebo. I don't know, today is something off with my... Either it is my vision or my brain. Or my tongue, depends. But the whole time I'm like, am I reading this correct? Explain more? Ha! It feels good to be heard. You make me blush. You see, the puppet has become a means of confirmation thanks to you. Having someone from the higher plane observe and read everything that is happening allows for change. Without you, I cannot eliminate anything, as there's no one to confirm that change. So it only changed if somebody else sees it? From the higher plane? It's like the paradox of the falling tree. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one to see or hear it, does it make a sound? Yes. Quite sure. Yes. Huh. The answer is no. For the sound to exist, someone must perceive it. I doubt. Also, the sound can still be perceived by animals. A human doesn't have to be there. Also, let's imagine there is somebody who is deaf, you know? There is a human that sees it, but cannot hear the sound. The sound is still there. They will feel it in vibration. Even though they don't know that there is a sound, there is still a sound that they can feel. So, just because you cannot hear it doesn't mean it isn't there. For example, you can't prove that the moon is there when no one is looking at it. That is common knowledge. The moon doesn't just disappear because it is behind the wall. Carol made me delicious food. What did you get? What did you got? Oh, do you mean the bagels? I believe. To be is to perceive and to be perceived. Wait, but that doesn't make sense, because you just said that if I close the game, the garden is paused. It is not gone. It is paused. It is still there. Correct? So, what you are saying is when I close the game, nobody is seeing it or perceiving it, but it still exists. What do you mean? You are a liar. Think of it this way. We didn't exist until you found us. No, you just said that nobody's playing the game, you still exists. Just on pause. And for you, it doesn't even pause really. You still can see and visualize it around you. You are not pausing. So you are existing even though nobody is seeing you. I don't understand the logic here. Yeah, I posted it in nom-noms. Thank you, Hogness. I will look at it later. And we keep changing as you stay here in the game. In the event that you leave early or abandon us, we will remain just as you left us. Yeah, because you are paused. You cannot change anything because it is paused, but we don't cease to exist. There is a difference. Without the right to change in a permanent limbo. I've been in this state for more than 4 years and I can't take it anymore. And what I want is to avoid that. I need your puppet to devour the symbols. Oh, we are eating the gods finally. We are doing the eating. I swear I will put on a show worthy of you. Do you accept? Yuya extends his hands for you to shake, thus sealing the deal. You are the devil. Safe. Wait. Yes. Let's say no. Will you kill me? Huh. I respect your decision, but don't think you haven't made me a little angry. I will ask again, just to be sure. Because if you don't accept, there will be consequences. Oh, we have had a lot of consequences in this game already. You cannot really top it all. Do you accept the deal? No. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh. Oh. Huh? He just ended... Well, he doesn't really end the game. He just put me to the main menu. Please don't tell me he just deleted all the loads. He deleted all the loads? That is a consequence. Wait, did the game change? Interesting. That red, yes. Wait, will he still remember? Will he, as a character, still remember, like Sans do? Like, remember, you know. Start? Oh. New Year. Yeah. Oh, what a shame. All your saves have been deleted. Aha. There he is. Take it as a little prank. Now we are even, and you have no choice but to stay with me. No hard feelings. Well, seeing that you didn't accept, we will leave the elimination of the game for another day. In the meantime, let's go on a date. Wait, I will just in case place it over here. Ah, it's a Doki Doki messes with your flies trick. Yes. Wait, can I not just go back to the original game? No. No. Unless I want to, and right now I don't feel like letting you go. Also, we won't be able to access the garden since Mother will eliminate me if I keep playing with the world. We will have to work with my memory. I'm not trying to brag, but I know many places and many words. Let's go to a normal city. I'm tired of seeing so many figures with their faces covered. Nuya grabs your hand and gives you a half smile. And both of you sink into the void. We will go to a park. I think that area is the safest. Safe? What does he mean by that? Does that mean there are areas that aren't safe? Don't leave my side. If you see something different in my appearance, don't be scared, please. Your feet touch the ground and the void begins to disappear. What do you mean? Okay, wait. Wait. You know the whole video camera access thingy that I talked about earlier? Slowly, more and more, I don't trust Nuya and his feelings. Are you Nuya? You look like Nuya. You know, the eye. You look around and the place isn't as crowded as you expected. This was my favorite place. Why? Oh, you are black and white. He has lost his color. Nuya looks at you for a moment before responding. You assume he must be waiting for some comment from you about his appearance. I would come here after classes. Classes? Honestly, it's a bit hard to imagine Nuya as a young boy, especially having a normal routine like going to school. Wait, this has nothing to do with the garden. Maybe. I hate that the puppet gives you ideas. Indeed, in my first life I was a student, innocent and foolish. Clueless. Be grateful I'm controlling my form so I don't go back to what I was before. Wait, what? Your first life? Horrible, my hair was awful. You need to see that. No, you don't need to see that. Nuya starts walking and takes your hand for you to follow him. As you both walk, you feel a presence following you, but every time you turn around, you see nothing. The good thing about this place is that it's just a concept, since there's no specific writing, no story of my old self doing this time. I can shape it as I please. That's why it's one of the safe areas. The rest of the place aren't. So I apologize if this place isn't to your liking or turns out to be boring. Well, Yes, it's boring, but with you by my side, it isn't. I'm not sure how much I trust this game at the moment. I guess we stay for this, for a little while at least. Even Doki Doki never showed the camera, as far as I know. But I don't trust this. Yet, every time you turn around, there's nothing. You must be going crazy. Wait, what do you mean your first life? Is Nuya's body also a puppet? You two reach an alley and you are sure that Nuya is unaware of where he is walking or which direction he is going. It's as if he's doing it on autopilot. Out of the corner of your eyes you see a shadow, and you can't help but feel drawn to it. Nuya's told us to stay close. Let's go to the shadow. Curiously, you let go of Nuya's hand and head towards where the shadow is. Hey! When you arrive at the place, the shadow vanishes with a distorted laugh between two tones, one feminine and one masculine. A shiver runs down your spine. By the time Nuya reaches your side, he takes you by the shoulders. It's dangerous for you to wander off. If you get lost here, it won't be easy for me to find you. No. Oh, father? Wait, father is here? Wait, what will happen if we don't? Follow Nuya? Boring, I have left you a little gift in case you want to try the other option. Father is boring. Is this his father? Believe me, it's more interesting than it looks. Check your safe, maybe you will have time to take a look at them sometime. What? Oh! What? They are all at the same time. Check your safe, maybe you will have time to take a look at them sometime. Don't worry, I have all the time in the world. You hear someone shouting a name, but you can't make out what the name is. It sounds distorted. You look for Nuya and see how he is frozen, not moving a single muscle. Wait! It's a girl and she's running towards you. Have you seen Raphael? Raphael? He said he would be here too. Nuya? That shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I will erase everything that happened here. See you. Wait, what? I'm highly confused. Let's save this one. It closed the game. It just closed the game. Will that happen every time? There you are. Would make sense why this text is similar to your puppets. True. So we load this one again, okay? Let's load this one again, and we follow Nuya again. I have the feeling following Nuya will always end in the game will end. Because every time Father will suddenly talk to us and give us more saving points. Let's go to the shadow then. Let's see if the game also crashes then, because that would make us have to look at the saving points. Nuya. The same voice reappears and Nuya tenses up instantly. A figure as white as snow forms behind the dark-haired one, remaining still, watching the two of you without making a single movement, as if it were just an image. Nuya tries to lunge towards you, but two hands materialize to stop him, and as if his body were nothing but a rag, both hands tear his arms apart effortlessly. You scream his name. You are terrified, but even so, you won't let something worse happen to Nuya, so you try to grab his body to keep him from suffering more damage. Ooh, hey, you have a lot of hands. You remind me of Gasta, the father of Sans and Papyrus. Most likely father, maybe grandfather. It's nothing. Calm down, Nuya won't die from this. I just put him out of commission. You are nothing without your arms and hands, worm. He seems very handy. Ha ha ha. Oh god. Okay, I'm thinking that I can go back to living. But if he is talking more about how he sees me, that will go away again. You have to get out of the game. Nuya says it. Nuya says this, but he's not glitching. Shut your mouth. Just by having said that, Nuya forcibly shuts his mouth. Oh, Father has control over Nuya? So he gave him the name, I guess. As if something invisible was pressing his jaw against his skull. You look prettier when you are quiet, Nuya. Huh, you are also a weird one, huh? When the figure reaches you, you realize how tall and enormous it is. At least 3 hands above you. How much is a hand? Wait, 3 hands. That's, to be honest, depending how tall you are, that's still small. If I'm putting 3 long, let's say my hands, well, they are longer hands, I guess. I have quite small hands. If I put 3 hands higher than me, that would still be smaller than some people. Moreover, its aura is unsettling, evoking feelings of rejection and repulsion. Really? I think he looks fun. I'm a little bit uncertain about this one. You know, here it's just a claw that goes from upper part to lower part of the finger. This one is more like a fingernail, and this one is a really weird fingernail. How does he know my full name? That could have been doxing me. Jesus. Good that my PC has my streamer name and my stream account also has my stream name. So, my heart. I will have to write into as a text into their game that streamers should be careful about names that they have on their PC, because this could have doxed somebody, okay? And just so that I'm sure that he will not say something dumb for the next 10 minutes. Because I don't know, I have still some older names on my PC somewhere, deep down, I guess, because changing names from PCs is hard. I will just do it like this. Jesus Christ. Oh my. At least it... Do you think he could now also be so sassy and use my camera? I hate you. Father's worse. There we go. Good that I changed all my names. It shouldn't be able to dig deeper than computer name. I hope so. Still. Too bad I have no way to verify that information. Yeah, well, you for sure didn't guess. So how it's been going for you? Do you like this world? I like the world, I don't like you. Do you like this show? Here's everything fine? Yes, here's everything fine. No? Then leave. What are you doing, wasting your time on something that neither entertains nor interests you? Also, I know you will come back sooner or later. I will leave you a little gift on page 1 of your safe. Wait, my safes? What do you mean? Oh, is this just another way how they will give me the gift? Are they the same? Since Nuya has erased everything. In case you want to access this route in the future. See you. Wait, before he does it and the game closes again, I want to go back and try to say yes. Yes? I'm glad. I think making them wait so long has paid off. Tell me, would you like to travel to the past? No, back when Nuya wasn't like this. I want you to leave him alone? I won't do anything to him. Have fun for a while, don't take this so serious. Party pooper. Anyway, I will do as I please. You have no control over this world. The figure bringing its extra hand to your forehead and touches you gently. From now on, you will have my eyes, omnipotent in time and space. You are going to lose the ability to interact with your surroundings for a while. At least until I reach my old magnum opus. Wait, what do you mean? After that, everything turns black. Mise en scene? When Septem was created, I had a conversation with Nuya, who agreed to stay in my garden on the condition that I never abandon the world. Wait, Nuya, who agreed to stay in my garden on the condition that I... Okay. He wanted to have a peaceful life for once. I guess I can... I'm not sure. I don't know if... Heh. Anyway, at that time, Septem didn't have a physical body, because I wasn't in the mood to give him one. Besides, I wanted to see if he would do something about it or not. His longing for a physical body was obvious, and it was even more apparent when he saw the symbol interacting with their domain and others. Sextum being so human and full of emotions. Noticed it, and unbelievably, so did Nuya. So they both got together to chat in search of solutions. I think we can use humans, but not my humans. Why not? I love Septem, but I will not sacrifice one of my children. They all have souls already. Huh. You told us you can move between worlds. Are there humans in those worlds? Maybe. Most worlds are usually empty. Oh. But I can try. You're the best, Nuya. Sextem gives Nuya a warm hug, and they schedule another meeting in 7 days. Nuya leaves Sextem's domain to return to the void. The faster he completed his search, the sooner he can retire and stop being Septem's spokesperson in the domain from 0 to 6. So after lunch, he steps out of his house into the void. He contemplates it before letting himself fall in. There, in the purest void of the garden, he discovered the sentence I had given Grimmel. It is so weird that they don't even tell you it exists, you dot. That is sadly some kind of thing that games do, because it shall spook you, you know? But it is, in a way, spooky that is more than what anybody would ask for, you know? So it didn't matter what you found next, you already had a clear purpose, to confront me after finding a body for Septim. The world he visited were a joke, somewhere so small that he couldn't take a single step, or breathe deeply without hitting their limits. Others were gloomier, filled with details but completely uninhabited. The rest were just sketches, nothing was useful. Until by sheer chance, through a flaw, a small leak of light, or a poorly drawn line, he arrived at my former magnum opus. My lord, do you think you can come to see the inauguration banquet? Now you're in my body, but I will let you interact with my guardians. I will do what your puppet does. It'll be fun. Wait. Huh? Who's saying this? Knack. A glance over Google doesn't say it anywhere. I feel that should be added to the warnings, yes. But as said, a lot of these games that does give information out doesn't say it. Just for the shock ability. Wait, who is this? My lord? And this, I guess this one is father still. Now you are in my body. But I will let you interact with my guardians. I will do what your puppet does. It'll be fun. I'm confused what that means. You focus your presence on the world where they are calling you. Ooh, hi! I know your face. You look like Septim. Is this kind of like a remake? So this one is the angels that we just saw. You would have guessed it is Unum? Okay, so we are in the body of Father, but he will let us interact with his guardians. I will do what your puppet does. So I controlling my puppet and our father will just mirror it to this world, I guess. You focus your presence. And you open your eyes. I thought because Septim has these wings too, I believe. While Unum has the big eyes. Michael. Wait, is this our world? Is this supposed to be the Earth world? Because Michael is a Earth angel. Who are you? To the man before you takes a moment before responding. I am Michael. Michael. You feel your body shifting. The process is odd, but doesn't hurt at all. Only causes discomfort. When the transformation is complete, you realize that you are now in your original form, the one of your puppet. Father or Nuya, yeah. Archangel Michael. Yeah, maybe. Because the father is kind of like the creator of the game, correct? And Nuya knows it is a game. So maybe in this game, Earth is also just a game that was created by the same developer as the game that we are playing at the moment. So, or by somebody else, to be honest. Because Nuya can go from one world to another. Even though Father just said it is his magnum opus. So, Father made both worlds. So, the developer of this game also made our world kinda like if developers would be God, kinda like, you know? Oh, it's kinda like having... How do you call it? Again. Parallel universes. Kinda like. But we had the luck that our God, or the God, created everything and everything is fine so far. Well, as fine as it can be, I guess. Meanwhile, the other universe was left behind halfway through creating. Okay, I see. Mikhail watches you in awe. Oh, I see. We have our first visitor. Will you eat me? Please don't eat me. Our Lord has spoken to us about you. He said you would arrive sometime today. It's a pleasure to have your presence in our world. Give me your hand. Nomnems, I hope not, but he seems nice so far. Maybe he's manipulative though. Okay, I give you my hand. I trust you. Michael smiles again at your action. You walk side by side and you can't help but look at his wings when you feel them around your body as if shielding you from the sun. Even though they don't touch you, a warmth and comforting calm radiates towards you. Our Lord has said that you might want to spend some time with Raphael. Do you know him? I have heard of Raphael before. I don't know why or where. I think so. Michael is a messenger of God, I believe. Don't worry, Raphael doesn't bite. Are you sure? I have seen a lot of angels that do bite. You reach a table full of fruit, but that's not what catches your attention. No, what captures your gaze are the 3 pairs of wings surrounding your vision, blocking out all the light the sky has to offer. Wait, 3 pairs? Oh, 3 pairs. Okay, yeah. Oh! Hi, Septum. So the other one maybe is Unum. Raphael is God's vengeance. Ah. Well, here he is. Brother, how about we have a match? Zadkiel told me you have the day off today. Oh. Raphael locks eyes with you as he lowers his rapier. Chaos is your model glitching. No, I do this on purpose right now. But nothing else and no blinking. I guess the staring can be worrisome. But no, this is on purpose. I put a cloth over the camera because the game just... Nuya is always saying like, I like to see you through your eyes. So it was like undertone of, oh, I can see through your camera. And then God came along, or Father came along, and he just said the name of my PC name, or the name of my Steam account. So we are nervous. I was like, wow, she's really hyper focusing on the game. Yeah, I'm so focused I do not move a centimeter. It makes you nervous, I get it. Yes, sadly. I do want you to see my reactions, but I also do not want to see my reactions. I'm not planning on making a face reveal at the moment. And they didn't warn me about the name thing, so I guess they wouldn't warn me about the camera, you know? Did you bring a prototype to the banquet? Michael rings withdraw from around you so Raphael can take a closer look. He places his hands on your cheeks and massages them, unable to believe what he's seeing. If OBS is using your camera, games like this usually can't access it. But I guess being better safe than sorry. That cannot really be true, because I know that there are games that uses your camera to make pictures of you for a game, and I saw Markiplier, for example, making a YouTube video about the game and still is able to use a feature of the game to make pictures of themselves. Can we touch it? Do you already... Wait. I thought you already touched me. Oh, I was wrong. Raphael is healer and aid. And Michael? Messenger, still, yeah? Our Lord has brought them for the world's inauguration. Oh, who are you? Oh, you are Setkiel. I suppose he wants us to interact with one before inaugurating the world? It could be. Oh, you mean like testing. There's still time until the banquet. What do you plan to do with the human in the meantime? The Lord has given me no instructions. I can take care of them while you rest, Michael. What do you mean by taking care of me? Give me a second, okay? Don't tell me you are eating me. I'm leaving, I have things to do. You assume Setkiel has no interest in looking after you. What do you say? Michael turns to you with a serene smile, radiating calm at all times. That would be quite the opposite of the other one. Do you want to go with Raphael? Oh, this is another one of these. Let me save first. Give me a second. And I still have these to go to. Whoop! They are all black now. Why are they all black? What happened? They weren't black before. There was... Wait. This... I cannot lean away. There is this picture with a yellow background. That was with all the ones on the first side. So why are they suddenly black? What is happening? That is too much. I got them all confused. Michael is God's wrath, Gabriel is a messenger. Yes, just say yes. Okay, I need you here by dusk. Don't take too long, I don't want the Lord to have to wait for you. Understood? Raphael takes you to a nearby hill from where you can see the entire area. It's a floating island surrounded by clouds. The serenity is beautiful. Raphael inquires about your physiology, and with each question, 2 more seems to arise. He's curious and doesn't hesitate in showing it. The more questions he asks, the more you feel compelled to ask your own, and his wings, which appear softer than they seem, don't help. Oh, you can touch my wings if you wish. Raphael noticed your desires, so you agree, a bit embarrassed at being caught. The rest of the day is spent in trivial conversation, and you realize that Raphael is a very emotional and sensitive being. When night falls, the meeting place is empty. It's just you, Raphael, and Michael. There's no sign of anyone else. Minutes pass, maybe 15 or so, until a distant crash shatters the silence. Wait, what will happen if we don't just say yes? I want to stay with you. Ha, okay. Raphael, go train for now. I will join you in a bit. Yes, sir. Michael takes you to the lake, and as he watches the water ripple, he tells you about his day. This is Unum. Apparently. Just the opposite of him. His voice is serene, calm, and has a mesmerizing effect on you. It makes you want to keep listening. Until Michael falls silent for a long moment. You are from another world, aren't you? I tell you the truth. Upon confirming his suspicion, Michael loses his smile, replacing it with an impression of disappointment. I see. The rest of the day is spent in trivial conversation. Why are you annoyed about this? Or sad? And you realize that Michael's company brings you great tranquility. Wait, what will happen if we say... My apologies, I thought... No, it's nothing. The rest of the day is spent in... Now he smiles. What did you thought? We will say nothing? Huh. You seem that Michael can infer the answer from your silence. No, I tell you the truth. It's fine. Should we go with Michael? Wait, there was another. I want to go with New Year. I want to go back with New Year. New Year? I have no records of anyone by that name. Could it be another prototype? It could be. The rest of the day passes in trivial conversation with both guardians. Oh, interesting. So this is another one of those decisions, with whom do you want to stay, huh? Like in the dining room. Do you want to go with Unum? Septem or with New Year? I like his version right now most. New Year was a little bit underwhelming. Wait, is this... Oh boy. This could be one... Wait. Let's save it here. Again, just in case. Yes, save it. Because last time we could only choose New Year later if we chose him first earlier. So this could be another one of these cases where we have to say I want to go back with New Year to then later be able to choose New Year. Is it because you get... Is it because... pet him. Is it because you can pet him? It is that, and also it is because what I'm getting at the moment is that Septem in the other world, okay, doesn't have a body, and he wants a body. So New Year was sent out to get him a new body. Or another body, you know? Wait. I don't know if I need to sneeze. Is out to get him a new body. And we know that Septem body is a humanoid figure. Not necessarily a human, but humanoid. And he is puppeteering that human. So could it be that New Year will appear shortly, get this one, and drag him over to the other world to then get puppeteered by Septim. So it is interesting to spend time with him now to figure out how he is when Septim is not around and he's not yet kidnapped. Yes, sure. Michael immediately lifts his head, alert. His wings spread quickly, and his rapier materializes in his hand. Raphael, go fetch the others. He looks at you with concern before speaking. You stay here, this is a safe zone. Is it? You obey without protest. At least for a while. But when you feel they have taken too long, unease gnaws at you and compels you to move. You decide to go in search of one of the guardians. You move forward slowly until something catches your attention. Oh yeah, there is a void. That is Nuya. There are traces of the void in this place. Nuya is nearby. Without hesitation, you run, following the particles suspended in the air, as if they were a trail inviting you to find Nuya. And then you see him. Why are you black and white? And what is this? Nuya with one leg resting on an immobile body. Oh, wings. These are part of wings. Okay. His gaze fixed on it, and if waiting for a reaction, as if he were ready to attack again, at the slightest movement in the already mutilated body. You shout his name so forcefully that you feel your throat might be damaged. Hi. Wait, do you remember me? Wait, will this be one of these instances where somebody is moved back in time, kinda? Like seeing the memory of somebody? Seeing another person they already know, and then later it is like, oh, I know you. I know you from back then. The sound of his name is enough to draw the gaze of the void owner upon you. Your legs act automatically. You run towards him with your arms nearly outstretched, ready to embrace him. However, Nuya sinks into the darkness and reappears before you, emerging from the ground. Could it be that because we didn't say that we want to be with Nuya, we didn't say his name in this creation, so Nuya doesn't know us here? Names have power. Oh, hi. There's no time to process it. Suddenly, you are on the ground, a sharp pain piercing your jaw and chest. Nuya is on top of you. His hand squeezes your neck tightly as he screams. You try to explain that it's you, but it's futile. Yeah, I believe by saying his name earlier, we change what exists in this world. He doesn't listen. What you see now are my memories. Oh. You son of a bitch, you shitty scum. He sees us as father because we are in father's body. You keep doing the same thing over and over again. You are never satisfied with anything. You don't take anything serious. You toy with the lives of those you create. But you are nothing, just a pathetic representation, a puppet, the boss's lapdog. Wait, who's the boss? You are nothing more than a fictional character on the upper plane. And that pisses you off, doesn't it? Nuya grabs your hands and begins to pull them forcefully. Oh. Slowly wrenching your arm aside, it hurts. But you can't do anything. Not even cry. Because this body is not yours. I'm going to drag you into limbo with me. So that you feel what you do to your creations. You have even imprisoned Mother. I'm not going to kill you. I won't let you rest. You are nothing without your arms that help you make your shitty creations. You won't be able to escape. Oh, what is this? Oh, it has angel wings. Wait, is this one of the guardians? Nuya is staring off your other arm when a large dark body collides with him. Oh, so basically Nuya is... So Nuya lives with the other in the other world, and the father left it behind, leaving them behind. Then Nuya jumps from creation to creation, seeing what his father did. Like started, but never really finished, I guess. And then he comes here, sees his father lounging around with all the others. And has this kind of attack. Oh, a video. Interesting. Wait, what will happen if I... Wait. Save load. What will happen if I say Nuya? Will that change anything? Yes. Skip. Ui. No, it doesn't change anything. Interesting. Huh. It's a winged monster that bites off Nuya's arm. And, as if making him pay for what he done to you, tries to tear it off. But Nuya is faster and grabs one of the wings on the creature's head, mercilessly yanking it until he rips it away. Are you really going to kill him? Nuya looks at you in disbelief, as if sensing that something is not right. Your body moves on its own with your remaining arm. You gesture, summoning 3 pairs of hands around you. One of them pierces the creature's body, extracting something from its chest, what appears to be its heart, while the other tear off its wings. Wait, why would the father do that? After that, your body vanishes. Wait, what? Your body moves on its own, with your remaining arm you gesture summoning. One of them pierces a creature's body. Why would we kill our guardian? You can use your friend's body so that Septum uses it and heals it. You can use your friend's body so that Septum uses it and heals it. Huh? This is so confusing. Otherwise, it will die. Oh, father went behind his back. The creature's body suddenly collapses to the ground as if losing consciousness and begins to change its shape. It's Raphael. So father goes behind Raphael's back and says, yeah, take him. I dislike father. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little interlude. No, not really. Think of it as a deleted scene that Nuya wouldn't want to show you. So these looked like these because Nuya ripped his arm off? Nothing more to add. See you later. Enjoy your date. I will not. Both of you return to the alley. The sound of birds and people walking confirms it to you. There's no trace of the creature. And Nuya cannot hold your gaze when you try to look at him. He chooses to look at the ground. Everything turns black. Let's hug him. He seems like somebody who needs a hug. Even though your arms entwine with his body, he doesn't react. Wait, why are your arms ripped off right now? That was just a remembrance, wasn't it? It was a memory. Oh yeah, wait, before we enter the memory, he does rip off Nuya's arm in real life. Yeah, I forgot about this. There is a lot of arm ripping off in this one. I'm sorry. Me wieder? My life? Forgive me, please. I think I need some time alone. You... I love you? Are you sure? Please. I had no idea that... No, I can't do it while you are watching me. What? I will write it for you somewhere else. Please don't be scared. Write? Please accept the message. What message? I'm worried. Sure, we accept the message. Wait, let me just... In case... Yes? Oh, they are interesting. What just happened? See you. Oh, will it stop? It stopped. The game stopped. And there is a file? Wait, where is it? What is this? Wait, since I guess the camera, even if the game is weird and sus in some way, I guess the camera cannot be activated when the game is not running. I hope. So what just happened was, accept the text, and he just gave me 2 texts that are dated right now to this date on my desktop. But I wonder where. Because the you know how you can see like desktop, folder, so and so? It says it should be on my desktop, but I don't see it on my desktop. But the ordner is open. Interesting. I will just open the text before I share it with you. Okay. One of them is Spanish, the original language of the person who created the game. So one is named Corazon, the other one is called Heart. So I guess it's the same text, just one is English, one is Spanish. I hope you don't hate me for what I did to you. Now I understand. You saw it all, didn't you? You have seen everything through the eyes of the Creator, and you had to read that. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking clearly. I wish I could do something to make it up to you. If this upsets you, if I disappoint you, please don't leave me alone. Please don't abandon me. Then there is like a line where maybe should be a name or a pause. Please don't forget me. So what I'm guessing is Nuya thinks that we can see everything that Creator did see now, since the beginning of time. And he fears that since we saw him being so, well, not evil, but, enraged, violent, that we would leave him behind and that means like not starting the game again. But of course we will start the game again. That's the whole point of this stream. Hi? It's interesting. I'm waiting for this one to change. I'm waiting for this somehow to change. Wait, what will... We could load these ones. We also could just start again. Wait. I want to load these ones. Are these all memories? Maybe? It's the same. Is it all the same? Why would Father give me 6 times the same loading point. Boring, I have left you a little gift in case you want to try the other option. So, the gift is for me to retry the other option at least 6 times. That's interesting. Does that mean there are 6 times something different? Oh, here's the ripped off arm. I know you cannot see the text, and I'm really sorry for this, but I don't know how much I have to censor and how much not. So we did no, we did yes. What if we do say leave New Year alone? Tell me, would you like to travel to the past? Back when New Year wasn't like this. Wait, we said I want to leave him alone last time, I believe. No? Anyway, I will do it as I please. You have no control over this. So this one just ends up at this point anyway. So why would you give me six save points at the same point for me to try out this route? I'm confused. This is all the same. You feel your body shifting. The process is odd, but doesn't hurt. No thanks. Michael smiles, understanding your decision. Oh, how nice. Oh? Oh, I see. I must have been mistaken then. My apologies, I have so much work that I haven't been able to rest properly. You reach a table full of fruit. This doesn't make any difference. Everything will be alright? I'm sorry, me wieder. Forgive me, please. I think I need some time alone. What if I deny? But it's the same. See you. Deny? There's no need to open it now. Oh, he gives me it anyway. Thank you very much. Sure, it's fine. Just for the save point to say that, yeah, I got it. Freely. And now it closes. Yeah, okay, so this stays the same. Why is 6 save points with the same place to go to the other way? Just for the other way to not have 6 different ways to play it. I'm confused. Not that this game wasn't confusing anyway. Start? In the garden there's existing 7 symbols to which one must worship. Each one represents a concept linked to the creation of the garden. Did we got this? The symbols are entities generated by the creator to maintain order at the functioning of the gardens. All being born on the command of the garden have a limited connection with their representative symbol, depending on the day they were born. No one is born on Sundays. Sundays are a sacred day. It is said that the symbols choose 6 peoples after the candle festival to consume them. In the hope that one of them is a reincarnation of the creator. Your character's past doesn't matter, it's just another body for you to take. Something you're really used to, I guess. Welcome to the garden, a place used as a test. Oh, that's what Nuya also said? Yeah, Nuya said it. A disposable place after finishing playing it. The game is simple. You must not let the other characters find out that your puppet is connected to you. Your puppet will be sent as a gift for the symbols, and you should act as if you belong there. Please do not do anything that is outside the stipulations, nor summon the name of the representative of the void. This is strictly prohibited. Oh, summon the name of the representative of the void, so Nuya's real name. Even if you're given the opportunity, don't do it. You feel yourself fall on a hard surface, scraping your knees. It's a sharp knock that makes a strange echo in the place. You can hear the sound of silverware being scraped on a plate. And then dead silence. Something is wrong. Open your eyes. There is a cake. You feel right on top of a cake, causing your entire hand and part of your knee to be stained with chocolate. You heard a voice behind you and reflexively you turn to see who it is. In front of you is a man who looked back at you in amazement, and before you can ask what's going on, he interrupts you. You shouldn't be here. You have got to be kidding me. I can't believe the distribution mechanism has broken down again. I have to do everything myself. There's no one here responsible enough to verify if anything is in order. I would have guessed that if I am starting the game again, it would pick up where he gave me the letter. I'm a little bit confused. Is something new in my save codes? Or my save points? No, not really. Unless it's on the last side of this? How many pages are there? I can only see 9, but there are more like 50? More than 50. Don't tell me somebody saved something secret on the last side of this. How far does this go? I have the feeling we need to figure out the name of Nuya to do something. To like end his story. Unless, of course, well, with the other ones, this game is not completed, I guess, because first of all, the whole story is that the creator left before the game could be completed. So every time you go with Septem or Onus, the storyline ends at some point and tells you this is still worked on. If you want more, you will have to come back later. This is silly. What kind of person needs so many save points? I cannot just hold it, I need to click. So either Nuya's story ends there, and by him telling us, I will need time, it means that the creator, so the real developer, still needs time to make more game. It also could mean, that we have to do something inside the game to then go further. For example, find his real name, but I couldn't really find an option where we could maybe find it out. Or say it, to be honest. Don't tell me it goes up to 1,000. Developer, you maybe want to put an end to this, because there are people like me that will just click until they figure out how high the number will go. And nobody needs 999 sites with 6 safe spaces with every side. Nobody on this world will fill them all up. I'm quite sure. If it goes over 1,000, I don't know what I will do. To be honest, I guess I will end at 1,000 if it goes higher. This is just silly. It is already silly, but over 1,000? Still, I wonder, is the game done now? Is there nothing new for us to see, or is there something where I need to go back and talk to them in another way just to figure out there's more than 1,000. You need to deckle this. You need to cap this. There need to be an upper limit. Otherwise people will do this. But I'm guessing there's no end to it, therefore there will not be a secret save file at the end of it all, okay? I will just assume. It doesn't react to it. You're from there. There in the sense of the other words. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, here, if we don't introduce ourselves as a player, we cannot talk to Nuya later. Yeah, and that's where we started this stream. So I'm confused what we have to do. Get straight to the point. Sorry, I won't chatter anymore, Carino. I need your puppet to devour the symbols. Oh, we said no last time, right? What if we say yes this time? This whole thing started with us saying no, therefore going to the date. Therefore father appeared and showed us everything. And him suddenly needing a break. What if we say yes? I fully forgot that we never said yes to this. He accepts, slowly shaking his hand, and Nuya simply smiles. The deal must be concluded within 7 days, so I need to eat one person every day? 1 symbol per day, leaving the last day for September. For today we will rest. Tomorrow, when you are ready, we will begin the hunt. You are completely free to roam around my domain. And without further ado, Nuya disappears from the table. I will explore, of course I will explore. Go to the 2nd floor, you walk down the hallway that leads to the kitchen. And you find the stairs. You go upstairs because you are curious to know what is up there. There are many doors, but they are all locked. No matter how hard you try, they won't budge. You walk down the hallway until you reach a room with the door open. When you enter, you realize it's a room with a single bed. You suppose it must be Nuya's. You look at the bed, it looks so soft. Oh, wait. I was scared again for a second. Let's go back. I don't know if this has consequences. So here we would end at the bed. Go outside. Will we get killed? You head to the entrance of the house so you can leave. You just want to look around, know where you are well, so as not to get any surprises later. You put your hand on the doorknob and open it. What? There's nothing. Yeah, well, we are in the void. You walk along what's left of the ground and you realize that the blackness that surrounds the house is emptiness. You think that if you step foot there, you will be swallowed by the unknown. And today you don't feel like dying. It's interesting that it specifies today you don't feel like dying. I tried to teach Lyra to shake again. It didn't work now either. You mean shake like the whole body? Or like a paw shake, like a handshake? So you go back to the house. Okay. Find a way to escape? That you chose that option hurts me. Oh, Nuya knows what we are choosing because he's in the code. I pretend it was a slip of the mouse. But just so you know, you can't escape here. Oh, Nuya knows what we are clicking. fun. Wait, is New Year omnipresent then in this game? Is he kinda like a god? Well, we cannot escape. I do not want to finish the game yet. If I finish the day, then I would go up laying in the bed. Let's spend time with New Year. You look for New Year around the house, but you can't find him. He's not even on the first or second floor, and the only place you can think of is to go outside. You walk around, but there's nothing. Invoke his name. You take a breath to call his name. No, yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah, I changed the name. Oh, I was shocked for a second again. You get no answer. Wow, that sounded pretty awkward, even more so when New Year shows no sign of appearing. You wait a little longer. New Year. You raise your voice a little more to the point of shouting. There he is. Do you need anything? New Year appears behind you, catching you off guard and making you jump. Yeah, that puppet is scared. Do you need anything from me? I want to spend the rest of the day with you. Oh, you're making it difficult for me. But I can't say no to you. What do you mean difficult? There's a long silence before New Year decides to respond. Alright. We could spend the day outside my domain. There's not much to do here. What do you think? No is not an option, Karina. He doesn't let me say no. Wait, will this? Yes? I knew you would say yes, yeah. Oh, and don't worry, we will leave sealed so the others won't find us. Scepter must be panicking by now. Yeah. New Year puts his hand together and your surroundings begin to turn black and your feet stop touching the ground. Will this change to the date again? It's been a long time since I left my domain. Well, the truth is that I haven't done anything for a long time. Not more than 5 seconds pass when you feel your feet touch the ground again, and as the emptiness decimates, you can see how structures and landscapes gradually start to form around you. This is different. You find yourself at a coffee shop with a table full of people both outside and inside the premise. New Year, without paying attention to the people, decides to go directly to one of the empty tables outside the shop. You follow him out of inertia. When you arrive, he gives you a single look to confirm that he has your attention. And, as if appearing out of nowhere, the table is suddenly filled with sweets and 2 cups of tea, which gives off steam from their heat. Go ahead. He pulls out the chair for you so you can sit down, like a gentleman. He seems bored. Once settled, you realize that New Year looks at the street with some nostalgia. Before, I liked to walk around the others' domains and observe their people. I wonder what it would be like to be them. What dreams or goals do they have, their purpose? Not anymore. Why sad? Because I realize that they are nothing more than an illusion. New Year sighs. They are there for show. They are not entities with their own consciousness. Just a mask that serves to decorate the scene. Oh, you mean NPCs. I helped a tiny bit with laundry. How do you help a tiny bit with laundry? But good job. New Year takes his eyes off the street to look at you. What do you think would happen if I pulled out my gun and shot someone here? Of course a mass of people would react, but no more than that. Nothing would happen because neither the creator nor you care. Absolutely nothing. There would be no real consequence or real loss. Surely that poor being will not even have a name. nor family, nor dreams. Nothing. Well, we are not here for me to talk about things that don't interest you now. But it's a shame that I can't listen to you, nor do you have the possibility of writing to me so I can understand you. Just those damn dialogue options. Something very one-sided. But I am satisfied just looking at you through the glass. Glass? Nuya takes a sip of his tea and then slams his free hand on the table. I'm guessing he means the glass of the camera. Ah, it's bitter. The face he makes you laugh a little. You don't like it? I can't stand bitter flavors. Now you can confirm that Nuya has a sweet tooth. So surely the coffee he drank at home must have had at least 3 or 4 tablespoons of sugar in it. Because coffee is one of the most bitter things that exists. Time passes relatively quickly as you listen to Nuya speak. His voice relaxes you to such a point that you begin to feel a state similar to lethargy. When you are about to fall into a kind of hypnosis, you feel Nuya placing his hand over yours to get your attention. He squeezes it gently before opening his mouth. Do you want to go back to my domain? You accept, nodding your head. Thank you for spending time with me. I will see you at night. Wait, what would have happened if we go to the bed? Hours pass and Nuya tells you it's time to rest because the puppet needs to have all of its energy for tomorrow. Aha. There we go. Chaos feels brave, her camera is uncovered. I'm guessing, like if we are like this, the game feels kinda normal, not so risky. Meanwhile, when he is full on, oh, I see you, and the father also sees you and has all your information, then it's like, how far would this character go? How far would the developer go? You walk to a simple room with a bed and a nightstand. We will start with Quator. She's the weakest of the 7. Because her eyes? You ask, remembering that what Famous said at the hotel. Indeed. Chaos, I have to warn you that once we start this, the garden will begin to crumble little by little. Without Quator, there will be no moon. Without Due, the stars will disappear and so on. I just thought... game? Images, maybe? Ooh, first of all, I can see all the images. All of them. I didn't know that I can, look into the future, kinda. But I thought he is trying to delete the gods, correct? The other ones. Does he try to delete them in the files, maybe? So I wanted to look into the files to see if something has changed before he does it. I wonder if there are files with their names, so I can see all the pictures and I see also some pictures that I don't know yet, so the game is not over yet. Back to the game. I'm guessing I found them. Nuya, Raphael, Septem, Unum. That could be the the people file, character file. I cannot see it. I will not just do Yeah, these are there as a font. I guess these are the fonts that they used to speak as. There are audios. These are sliders and so on. Okay, these are the text. So these ones, rotas, must be the people that he wants us to delete. So, Raphael Septem Unum I have. Of course we cannot have all of them, I guess. Well, it would be fun if they would be all of them. So, let's see if he really deletes them. I understand. Okay. You slip under the sheets and settle into a sleeping position. Nuya looks at you with a half smile, and it seems like he wants to do something more. What? But he backs off when he notices that he's gotten too close to you. See you tomorrow. Good night. After that, he leaves the room and turns off the light. You have chips? Yay, what flavor? You wake up feeling a presence on your left side. When you turn your head to see what it is, you find absolutely nothing. You stay there, blinking slowly as you remember everything that happened. Good morning. Oh. Nuya appears through the door with a tray in his hand. I wonder what is this presence that we feel sometimes. Did Father lay next to us in bed? Father, really. Paprika and sea salt? Wait, together or two different kind of chips? I made you breakfast. Nuya waits for you to sit down so he can place the tray in your hands. I hope it's visually to your liking because you can't try it. Yeah. Wait, we cannot eat? You eat in silence as Nuya starts babbling on about mundane things, and you wonder how long he's been waiting for someone to listen and pay attention to him. Oh, together? That sounds fancy. Though I never saw it like this, you know? We have paprika and we have salted, but we never have them together. He talks a lot. It sincerely seems as if he's been kept in confinement until your arrival. When you finish eating, Nuya makes the tray disappear while you watch in shock. Quarto is in her table. In her table? In her table. But we don't have to hurry if we don't want to. Temple. Temple, not table. I'm done. We have all day. There's no rush. Nuya gets out of bed and places both hands on his hips. What do you want to do now? Why would we let's pass time? I don't know. You tell Nuya that you don't want to go after quarter yet. It's a Swedish band called Estrella. And Nuya understands. Read the documents? You're sure you saw some books and documents scattered on the desk in Nuya's room. You suppose taking a look at it won't hurt anyone. You get out of bed and move towards the desk, feeling Nuya gaze on your finger at all time. When you get to the desk, you realize how messy all the documents, books and papers are. Do you want to read them? Sure. You take a pile of papers and start looking through them. I still remember receiving my first name. It was special and memorable. By the 5th day, it was already a semi-annual routine. The entities of Due are curious. All of them look alike, but each one has a unique and irreplaceable purpose. I remember how she used to brag. In ancient and more prosperous times, about how devoted and hardworking her stars were. To God, it's been almost 4 years of the same thing, over and over again. When will the day come that you will let me rest in peace? You are never satisfied. I have so many memories inside me, so many different people and lives that I feel like I am everyone and no one at the same time. I hope you do not resent me for this action, but if I want to erase all traces of the Creator and have a purpose that is imposed by my conscience, mine and mine alone, I have to do this. You turn another page just to confirm what you suspect. If I had the ability, I myself would tear these sheets of paper and burn my world enclosed in these pages, but I cannot do it. Most are in Spanish, while a few are in English. They are first-person stories. They are loose sheets of paper and documents, timeless. What is this? Memories? Yours? Yes and no, I haven't experienced some of those situations. Yet. How? Everything that is here is me, past, present and future. Everything is written. Every so often, that desk fills up with new papers. Fills up. It's like the waste basket of the garden. All the trash ends up here. Nuria looks a little uncomfortable, so you decided to leave the topic of the documents aside. Maybe another time you will take a look at it again. Let's look at the garden. You get out of bed and move towards the door, feeling Nuria's gaze on your figure at all times. But he doesn't move or show any intent to follow you. You exit through the front door to go to the garden. You really feel curious about the state of Nuria's domain, and you would be lying if you said you wouldn't like to walk through the void that surrounds it. But you don't know how to do it without risking your life. So you plan to throw stones into the void to see if they float or fall. If you fell, you would like to know how far down you would drop. You find some stones in the surroundings wide and hard. You prepare your launch and... Oh no, you don't have permission to do that. What? If you disturb that place, Septum will be able to locate us, and in the process the void will consume part of the land. Swallowing you in the process. Oh, well, at least now you know what can happen to you. Or he thinks he is part of the garbage, poor guy. Either that, or... I mean, there is also stuff that hasn't happened to him yet. So, how can it be garbage if it hasn't happened yet? You know, it sounds more like the future. Let's spend time together? Yeah, at this rate I won't be able to continue with my plan. Maybe for you it'll be a few minutes with me, but not for me. When we talk about spending the day together, for me it's a full day. You heard me, okay? I don't know what I can continue like this. Oh, true. When we spend time together, the game says, oh, it's evening now. We go to bed. So for him, spending time with me is a whole day. But for me, it's like 5 minutes to 10 minutes. That must be really boring for you. Because I want to have those eyes on me more and more forever. Even if it's impossible. I've been looking for ways to get out of here and start from scratch. Delete all my faces and replace them with a new one. Allow Septim to continue this useless game of maintaining a world destined to die into oblivion. But that's also impossible. You don't know how many solutions I have looked for, and none of them are viable. There is a somewhat awkward silence for a moment. Oops. I thought he's just falling over, being unconscious. Nuya throws himself onto the bed, lying on his back, while both hands grips the sheet tightly. He died, yeah, could have been. As if he sought comfort in it. I want so many things, but at the same time I don't want anything. I want to stay here with you, but I also want to make a fool of the Creator. Use their return to my advantage to destroy everything. Break and delete everything they love in their face and make it public. Let's listen. I have the feeling he needs somebody who listens. Oh, he knows what we are picking. I am flattered that you want to keep reading my existential dilemma and all that. But I know you're not here to play a therapist simulator. Maybe another time. For now, I just want to stay here and imagine that I am lying next to you. After a long day of work. Fuck, how depressing. Yeah. Okay, enough whining. Nuya closes both eyes, and after a big sigh, Nuya sits up with a strange smile, somehow shocking compared to his previous mood. Oh, yo. Also, I learned that ya means like ha 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 in Spanish. I can't remember. Do you know what I want right now? What? I want to go watch you eat quarter? Oh, quarter. The angel. Pardon? Also, you shouldn't be surprised. Nuya was a bit strange from the first minute you met him, so this preference doesn't shock you. Oh, he's blushing. Imagine an entity created for the sole purpose of being consumed by the symbols, breaking the food chain by consuming the consumer. Ironic, poetic even. Just thinking about it makes me... Wait. What did you want to say? Say it. I have to behave. I can't say such things lightly. But with that face you have... Close the game, see you in a bit. Wait, what? And remember to say, wait, what are you doing? Say it, you coward. He is worrying me. He said, close the game and see you in a bit. Wait, what are you doing? I have to behave. I can't say such things lightly. But with that face you have, close the game, see you in a bit. And remember to save. I just saved in case. Are you waiting for me to close the game? Well, if you don't do it, I will have to resort to more drastic measures. Nuya runs away like the damn coward he is. You stay there for a while meditating on what happened. No doubt Nuya is weird. Some time passes and you roam the house. Wait, what will happen if I really close the game at that point? Wait. Wait, can I... I saved. I... Remember to save. Okay. I wonder if that does anything. Did we just give him time to have fun? load? This one. I did, okay? Huh. Now it doesn't realize that I closed it. Sad. You stay there for a while meditating on what happened. Boo, yeah. I thought something happens. But no. No doubt, New Year is weird. Some time passes as you roam the house. There's nothing interesting to do though, so you decide to call New Year again. You think now is a good time to tell New Year you are ready. So you tell New Year your decision. Okay, I will have to seal us so that we go unnoticed. I'm sure Septim has already informed the others. New Year makes signs with his hand and whispers words that you can't understand. This is the last character. It is the last story, yeah. We did the other two, yes. The other two were, I don't know if well, I guess not. The other two were not shorter, but they were less confusing. And that says something, because they were confusing. We are ready. Without further ado, the two of you are swallowed by the portal that rises from the ground, surrounded by total darkness. Oh, are these humans? When the emptiness around you dissipates, you can see that your surroundings have changed. It's nighttime and you are on the street. There are people walking around you and they are all wearing similar masks. You are startled when one of them walks towards you and doesn't seem to notice you. As if you were nothing, the entity passes through you and New Year. It's okay, the puppet and I are sealed, so we are not visible to them. New Year starts walking through the streets and you follow him. You both walk in silence because New Year seems to be focusing on something. From time to time he stops to look around. In those pauses, you decided to gaze up at the sky, searching for the moon. And there it is, so big and majestic, illuminating the streets with its tender light. Then you look at the entities still walking the streets and you wonder, what will happen to them after you devour the symbols? She's hidden in her temple. They know what's coming. You look at New Year and realize that he appears more serious now. A complete change from what you are already used to. So much so that he doesn't seem to be the same person. Once again, you are swallowed by the portal that rises from the ground. And you reappear in what you assume is a temple of Quad-Tor. The construction is imposing and well made. As you look at the peak of the temple, you realize it is designed to focus on the moon and make it part of its composition. If they told you that this world was suffering and on its last leg, really, you wouldn't believe it. Don't take your eyes off me, Carino. When we enter the temple. Again with the table, I don't understand. I need you to find a safe place, but suitable for you to look at me. Alright. You walk towards the doors of the temple and enter. Oh. In front of you there is a figure kneeling near the altar. This must be Quarter. New Year disappears through the portal, leaving you on your own. Safe. Safe, yes. Return. Of course we do not look at New Year. You hide, but you don't consider it vital to watch New Year murder Quarter. So you sneak into a place. Oh, because we don't see it, it will not happen. Well, apparently their moon is stationary. Here it doesn't move at all. There is no sun in this world because there's only moon. Hi Diana, hi, welcome in. So you sneak into a place that has no view of the altar. And you wait, and you keep waiting, but you don't hear anything or feel like anything is happening there. But you won't look. What do we have here? That's not Nuya's voice. You quickly look up to see who it is. Aye. There's a woman standing behind you, looking with disgust at your figure. And that's the last thing your eyes see before the woman breaks your chest. Eliminated by the fourth. Yeah, because we don't see, Nuya cannot do anything. Find a safe place where you can observe Nuya. Your eyes scan the place, but nothing calls out to you. That is until you see the second floor. It's a place with a wide range of vision, allowing you to hide from whatever happens below. Carefully you climb the stairs to the second floor. You stand between the railings and search for Nuya with your eyes. Oh, he has a gun. Nuya has a gun. He appears again from the ground and looks back at you, signing for you to remain silent. He draws his gun. Why? They are angels. He is a user of the void. Why does he need a gun? That seems so human. I will be right back, okay? He prepares to shoot and... Oh! Another figure appears from Nuya's side, directly impacting his body. Without waiting for Nuya to get up, the figure materializes with size that they swing towards a black-haired man's neck. Ooh! And without much effort they slice off Nuya's head. You hear some laughter. Nuya! Oh, yeah, that was dumb. Your scream draws the attention of the entity that has severed Nuya's head, as the other rises from the altar to walk around his body. You take your gaze off Nuya's body to see how the entity slowly rises above the ground as if floating. It's coming towards you. The entity lands beside you and observes. Septim, I found what you are looking for. Without saying more, the entity grabs you by your clothes and throws you to the first floor. Before hitting the ground, an invisible force catches you and gently places you on it instead. The size is more angel-like. Yeah. Don't stop looking at me. Oh, that's Nuya's voice. You focus your gaze on Nuya's body, which, despite no longer having a head, rises and catches the symbol of the moon off guard. 100 hands emerges from the ground and grab Quarter by the limbs. That's more void-like. That's what I'm imagining. Submitting her before Nuya. Ouch. Oh, there is her force. The woman screams as Nuya forcefully pierces her chest. By the time the entity in red clothing realizes that something is happening to her companion, it is already too late. Oh. For Nuya holds in his hand something that resembles a heart, and Quarter begins to disintegrate little by little. The entity is grabbed by the same hands that have subdued Quarter. Wretch. Nuya takes his time walking towards you, and in the process, his head regenerates from the same substance that the hands are made of. But his features do not. Oh, he's a blob of black eyes. Dura, I didn't think you would be here. You're an easy target when you are accompanied. You trust too easily. Well, there's no choice but to go ahead with the work. That said, a hand rises from the portal and pierces Dura's chest. 2 at 1, eh? I don't like this. I have a lot of... Wait, I have a lot to say to this. I don't like this. What is this? Why do you look like Father with his many eyes? It's not that I particularly enjoy doing this, but there's no other option. Now, I need you to eat those 2 things. Wait, let me go back. How could she have seen us? Oh yes, long ago she was my apprentice. I taught her almost everything I know. Oh, which is why the seals don't work on her. Now, I guess the void having the moon as an apprentice, or the space to have as an apprentice could make sense. He is Void Man. He also looks like the opposite of Father, but quite similar still. Isn't there another way to go get what you want? No. That was an easy answer. What's with your face? Ah, this. It will be fixed in a little while. Think of me as an onion. You are not Shrek. Each layer is a different life. The more layers I lose, the more memories and identities I will lose. Now, eat these. No. I'm sorry, Carino, but we made a deal. You can't refuse. I cannot? Ooh, hi. Nuya fuses both spheres and holds them up to your mouth. Oh, hi. From one moment to the next, his features begin to form themselves, returning his usual smiling face and strands of hair that adorns his forehead. Okay, let's say we say yes. Okay? You are the best apprentice I have ever had. Oh, he's had a little heart. Your body instinct... Wait. From one moment to the next, face and strange hair... Okay. Your body instinctively resisted a bit, but Nuya, using his free hand, opens your mouth by squeezing your cheeks. Your mouth now open, he places his thumb on your tongue to pin it in place. And he quickly pushes both spheres into your mouth. Ugh. That sounds wrong. He is a teenage rebellion, a little hard. He shouldn't put both of his balls into my mouth. That's wrong. That's just wrong. It has no taste, but the gelatinous texture of the organ is unpleasant. Well done, you did very good, Carino. I would give you a kiss, but... to hell with it. Wait, what? Nuya gently holds your cheeks and plants a kiss on your lips that leaves you breathless. It's like kissing a doll. I really want to get out of here and kiss you. And do so much more. Oh, God save you. Nuya staggers slightly and looks you straight in the eyes with a complicated expression. Gross, yeah. Can you wait for me a bit? Nuya says this after moving away from you. He touches his head as if something were bothering him. Has something happened to you? I need to calibrate my senses. What? I have stripped Quarter and Duo of their power. And I'm having a hard time keeping my body steady. Nuya staggers slightly as he tries to walk towards the temple door leading to the exit, and you follow him closely. I almost forgot that anyone strong enough can claim the title of a symbol. Back when the creator was around, he established a series of rules, silly ones, but rules nonetheless, to keep the garden stable. And he wondered, what would happen if a symbol wasn't doing its job properly? Simple. You just have to replace it. Wait, are you now the symbol of these two realms? Yeah, once again, I'm doing info dumping on something that no longer matters. I just can't help it. I really can't stop. Sorry. But I want to know more. Really? Yes? Alright, I want you to understand quickly so that we don't have any misunderstanding later. Anyone can claim the title of a symbol if the world isn't paused. So as long as I'm playing, anyone can become a symbol, which means symbol can also kill each other, thereby gaining more domains to their power. So you just earned 2 domains, or did I got the domain? But since each symbol is tied to a garden concept, that must be kept in optimal condition using its own energy. But since each symbol is tied to a garden concept, that must be kept in optimal condition using its own energy. So none of them have either ever thought about killing one another, since it would be much harder to maintain 2 concepts. Okay, what? Wait, will you make me into the ultimate? Wouldn't me eating all 7 of them make me God? So basically the creator? I'm confused. Right now, I have the concept of the moon and the stars at my mercy. Do you? Or do I, because I ate their essence? And I can do whatever I want with them. You don't like what he's implying. Nuya tries to open the temple door, but falls before he can reach the doorknob. And you, seeing how precarious his condition is, run to help him. You bend down and lift him up, and you realize that he is incredibly light. Thank you. You both grab the doorknob and push. The scene outside is completely different from what you have seen before. That place, once bathed in a faint purple light that covered the entire landscape, no longer exists. Now it's just an empty space. Surrounded by black and white. It is now that you realize the consequence of Nuya's mission. Everything will go back to nothing. Everything will be devoured by the void. You look behind you, searching in vain for the moon. There's nothing up there, and no, not even a trace of the quarter temple. And you are sure that all the entities under the command of the symbols of the moon and stars have either vanished or are in the process of doing so. Or all the stars too. You walk while supporting Nuya, who is still having trouble keeping his balance. But you don't mind. Nuya weighed nothing, and this way you can be close enough to catch the scent of his cologne. It's pleasant. This will take a while. Eating 2 domains at once is a difficult task. Are you eating them? Wait, but you fed... Wait, I eat them. Their energy, yes. Wait, but you fed their essence to me. How can you eat them? All the energy invested in the creation of each domain and every entity within them, as well as the memories tied to it. But I like the stars. I like the stars and the moon, yes. But in this game, in this realm, we need to destroy them all. Nuya lets out a hesitant sigh. He doesn't seem too pleased with what he's doing. At least he doesn't take it in a disrespectful way. There's no ill-intentioned remark or a hint of laughter. You have to give him credit. How far does this still go? I'm needing a break. I'm guessing we go further until we try to eat the next angel. And then we end the stream. You walk together through the empty streets, silence lingering in the air, matching the somber mood of the journey. Nuya has remained quiet and downcast for quite some time. Duel was great. He murders, but he doesn't want to murder, so it's fine. I'm still confused why he's saying he is eating them when he is feeding me with them. A thought crossed your mind. If she was so great, then why did you kill her? But you assume this is what he must do to get what he wants, so you keep silent. I haven't seen her in a long time. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Nuya place one of his hands on his head and sob. I'm sorry, I will leave you for a moment. And so both of you are swallowed by the portal that carries you into the void. While you are there, Nuya doesn't look at you. He hides his eyes from your gaze and turns his face away. And that makes you feel sorry for him. When you feel yourself touching the ground, everything happens very quickly. Nuya leaves you in his room and bids you farewell, wishing you sweet dreams, turns off the light and closes the room's door. You are him? But we are 2 different beings. We are even 3 different beings. We are the puppets, player, and Nuya, the void. Unaware of what's happening, you sit on the bed. And you wait. You don't know how long you have been sitting on the bed, but you assume it's been a long time as your bones start to ache. You suppose you need to mentally prepare for sleep. But... okay, let's make a break here. No, wait. Let's overwrite this one, otherwise we will not know which one it is. Let's take this one, I guess. Okay. And we will make a break here, even though I don't know how much longer this game goes. But I'm guessing we will have to eat 5 more angels. So at least 1 hour will be. It will be for sure 1 hour. So let's see who I can read into. Oh, wait. I could wait. There we go. I could wait into Ella with just chat. Well, the text says just chatting, but the picture says Borderlands 3. Then we have the J Master VT that is collabing with Ella, so also Borderlands 3. We have creates with art. Or we do Rekudo with ASMR. If it's a short while, just prepare a backup game for next one. Yeah. More and other itch.io games. So, J and Ella creates or Rekudo. Ella? The other ones are all asleep. We will wait alone, Hogness. Well, maybe Carol is online, but just looking with you, I guess. Ella or Jay? They are the same game, but different views. I guess when you say Ella, you mean Ella? Ella. Okay. Then we go to Ella. I hope this is over there. We can poke him. There we go. based on my schedule, tomorrow we will play Dragon Age, but only the two hours, I guess, because I have early shift the day after, so I need a long sleep. And then on Friday we play the Potion Permit, and we will do the stream where we try to date every single one of them, since I figured out how to do the save file thing. Yeah. Yeah, Hogness, but only a short stream. No discussion. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. And we will see us the next time. Night night. Bye bye.